Good morning. How's everybody? Happy Monday. Did you all have a good weekend? Just gotta go post our link. But good morning to Kavach, who was here very early. And then to Neff, who was stepping out for bacon. Apparently, it's my fault. Fantasy, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you've got something that's going to help you get better from your illness. And a good morning, Conch Lobster. KGB is also apparently streaming RimWorld at this moment. I hope he's having a good time. You can all hear me, right? God morning? That's fine. Typos are good. I am also tired, Conk. I was awake all night again. Not for lack of trying, but I definitely could not sleep. Well, I'm glad you guys had good weekends. Good morning, Ross. It is morning. Just to clarify that one for you. Well, you have to make your mornings good, regardless of your other situations. Because if every day sucks, that's no good. You need to make it good. I spent 20 years waking up and going, I'm still alive, huh? It was a waste of time. I should not have wasted the best years of my life. Managed to clean out 2 shells. Nice. But you know what? It's a good morning, Ross, because you're here. And so is everyone else. So there. Take that. Have some corn and cheese first thing in the morning. I haven't posted my link yet. Thanks for the hydrate. Oh, Conks redeemed all the things all at once. Hold on, I have to go post the thing in the places where no one else posts. Oh wait, other people have been posting. Oh wait, no, this is the popular one. That one, yeah, that one gets lots of posts. I was like, oh, people are finally posting in the. Oh wait. Never mind. It should be everywhere. I will take your hydrate. Nice sip of tea. Everybody unshrimp thine spines. Have a little posture check in a street. Oh god. God, that really wakes you up, doesn't it? I'm playing shenanigans for Grimstream. Oh, I have some good news. My mom was discharged from the hospital early, so now she's home. She can't really talk again, but she's getting there. Nugget! Oh. Oh, this'll be... You've been awfully snuggly recently. Does me a concern. Why are you guys trying to scare Zio all the time? Best way to scare him is to surprise him when he's playing Phasmophobia. Merci, Russ. Don't mind me, I'm just eating tortilla wraps. Just plain old tortilla wraps. Fantasy wants to scare everybody all the time. It's just what fantasy does. Yum yum. I gotta check on Tesla and make sure he's eating. Not yet. You destroying my bed some more? Ooh. If I move back home, you're gonna have to get your own cat tree. Not that a cat tree lasts long under your claws. So is everybody enjoying the new heat wave that we're having? Another, like, week of 40 degrees Celsius. Ugh. I hope Conquest is gonna be nice and cool. But unlikely, because it's August. You're having a heat wave there too? Damn. I have a feeling that Conquest is going to be really hot and awful. But I guess it's better than rain. It cost me an extra $300 than I was expecting to because of that stupid fuck up with the plane tickets. So then I had to pay more for plane tickets because I had to wait for the stupid refund to come in. Rage. I would prefer the heat wave to the mud, let's be honest. There's probably going to be more chatting than painting today, just FYI. Oh, the things you guys got me. Things you guys got me last week came in. Mostly that Necromancer got me, but I think you guys probably saw in the Discord. I made a little alcohol burner out of soda cans. You know, kind of like the one Kit made in his coffee video. Only the skill monkeys will really know this one. Everybody should go watch Skill Tree. It's a good channel. Let me go grab them for you. No, even the coffee one was the first video that... Oh, God! That was loud. I'll have the desktop audio off. Excellent. Perfect. And you guys heard nothing. I just deafened myself, that's all. Anyways, that's the coffee kit thing that he made. I didn't follow his tutorial. I followed a few tutorials and combined them together. So, hopefully my little alcohol burner works. Hopefully I'm allowed to use it. That's a question I should ask before packing this. But the little, the little, whatchamacallit, the cast iron pot, the measurements were for, like, the handles. So the largest measurement that I thought was, like, the base of the pot was actually just the handles. So it's actually too small to fit on the little, stove stand burner thingy that keeps the fire safe and not burn down the world kind of fire. Yeah. So, I'm gonna have to find, like, a square grill to pack with it. And, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Let's do some painting today, shall we? We haven't done painting in a while. I can hear the train with the windows closed. It was a very loud train. It'd be nice to do some painting. Hello. Just gave the... No. Do you have this guy on back? No, I don't. This is, Mists of Pandaria from World of Warcraft. It's one of the songs from the region somewhere. Testing the system, preparing for things before July party, and my system including the majority of cleaning and some logistics. You've been tasked with the cleanup, that's how it is. If you keep doing all of the things that people ask of you all of the time, they're gonna just keep asking you to do them. This is gonna be so much fun to clean up later. Good morning, Mew Juice. I find myself at a bit of a loss today. Yeah. Just kind of not feeling things, you know? It's probably because I'm tired. Let's be honest. I'm not energetic right now in the least. I'm getting this kind of like a weird electric twinge in my neck. I have been for a couple of weeks now. It's probably just bad posture, let's be honest. But it's still concerning. I noticed the other day that all of my hair has gone gray. 2 years ago, it was still like this nice red-brown, and now it's all gray-white. And it sucks. Because I used to have such nice hair color, and it just all went away. I blame COVID. I think COVID did it. Ruined my hair color. It's been known to do things like that. Been giving grief for wearing a mask. Is still COVID's still going around, and it's still evolving, and it's still killing people, and it always will. It's not going anywhere. Measles outbreak in Alberta is getting worse. A disease that should be dead, but because of anti-vaxxer propaganda, it's getting worse. It got bad enough that they made a statement on the news that said, if you're not vaccinated, don't go to the Calgary Stampede. I say, go to the Calgary Stampede. If you're not vaccinated and you're choosing not to be vaccinated, please go. Go, by all means, spread it more. Meanwhile, I'll just move out into the wilderness. Into the wilds of Canada. They found the bubonic plague in Florida? What? That's insane. It's just batshit crazy. America's a scary place. Don't go there. Oh wait, half of you live there, don't you? Crap. America's a scary place. Leave. If you can. Ah! High death! Yes, Tesla, I'll let you out, buddy. Silly little cat. You haven't eaten your food. Okay, you know, get your food. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll try and give him some more food, probably just after stream. Hey, Death, how was your weekend? This is that weird song again. Hold on, where is it? Away with thee. I'll have to figure out which song that is by listening to them all. I like it sometimes, but most of the time I don't, and therefore it probably shouldn't be in the playlist. I've downloaded insane amounts of paleo art for reference. You don't want to know how big my image landfill is, Conk. You just don't want to know. It's several gigabytes, though. That's just my landfill of digital pictures. I want these ones to be a little bit darker because they're away from the main light. But they would still have some of that translucency to them. kills me is that in spite of how 0 Democrats in the House and Senate voted in favor of this bullshit bill, it'll still be seen as no different than any other party. Yeah, well, maybe Elon's right about creating a third party. Two-party doesn't seem to be working for you guys, so maybe you need more than one. Because you basically just have one party. They're just two sides of the same coin. I think I know theme music I would like to hear. What theme? Ninjago Overture. I'll check it out later. You should see if you can link it in like Jukebox or something. Or not Jukebox, that's what it's called, one other server, the Music Hall. I will listen to it later. Because let's face it, by the end of stream, I'm not going to remember those words. Yes, well, the whole idea of family values is very subjective, isn't it? The cats have the zoomies. What is that? That's adorable. Oh, bongo emote. It's their own family, not other people's. Yep. It's people trying to dictate how other people should live again, and honestly, that never ends well. Necromancer, good morning. How was your weekend? Welcome back, Neff. Thanks for the streach and the hydrate. I guess you're doing the streach first. With the cup of tea in hand. Good morning, USA. I've got a feeling it's going to be a wonderful day. Not sure, but I think I like it better with the painterly look than the smooth look. What do you guys think? Although, there is some more that I want to do in the painting department on this, so I'll just keep going. The texture will be coming back. Alright, see you later, Ross. Yeah, it is stupidly hot. Fun frog fact, 6 minutes remain. What? What? Ready to hit my ex-friend. Talked to him this weekend. As soon as I said I was pagan, he took out his Bible and tried to convert me. Yeah, don't talk to that person ever again. And if they ask you why, just tell them you shoved your religion in my face like an asshole. Because, that's disgusting behavior. Torrential downpour here is still hot, according to the weather report. Also humid now. Ugh. Well, you've got your bacon, right? At least you've got that. Somebody in track tried to convert me, and I just laughed at him. That's since he lets come to my door, trying to convert me into some Christian branch. Have you heard the good word? Heard plenty of good words. Do I need to hear more? No. But I heard Heimdall calling to us. Gallagher and Bellows. We are called to battle, brother. Grab your axe and join us. Never saw them again. Word is the word. You know what's a good word? Mukluk. I really like that word. Mukluk. You know, it's another good word. Blubber. Have you heard? Ask me about my liver. Also, good morning, cheese. Mewjuice knows she got it. Bulbous boof and blubber gazebo muckluck. I saw horseshoe crab not evolved in 445 million years. That's because it's the epitome of evolution. Everything becomes crab eventually. Macadamia. Oh. And cheese knows it too. feel free to link that in Memes and Fun or Music Hall. I guess it qualifies. Somewhere in the entertainment district. I should probably move Memes and Fun down to the entertainment district. Makes more sense there. Don't you know the bird's the word? Can't evolve beyond perfection. Everything becomes crab eventually, or alligator, maybe shark. Crocodilians are specifically different in that they keep changing and evolving. Same with sharks. This is a class crash course on nuts and seeds. He is the squirrel man. I think it's still on my phone. Nice. I haven't changed much since dinosaur days. Squirrely wrath. I'm gonna have to just quote Foamy the squirrel. Definitely humid outside, I can tell you that, because I can hear the train even with the windows closed. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. I don't know what. Oh, you're selling something on Steam? Yeah, it's about where Bibles belong. Was he your ex-friend because of this incident, Fantasy? Or was he your ex-friend before that? Chief Mew disagrees with me. Honestly, that is how I feel about most religions. Especially ones that tell you to hate other people and take their lives and well-being, and just because they don't follow the same rules you do. I think that's a horrible way to be. Just let people be. Given diverse range of sharks such as Heliocoprion, I'm certain they've changed quite a bit on the crocodile side. We don't exactly have animals such as Dinosuchus anymore. These names, these words. Welcome back. People don't have enough to worry about in their lives, I guess. Coprion is the one with a weird spiral lower jaw. Whoa. I remember seeing a picture of one of those once, so that's what it was. Oh, lovely. I feel sorry for you, Ross. I really do. So I'm just making things to where I can actually see them. Yeah, they are weird. As soon as Spiral Jaw was mentioned, I was like, yeah, I know what that. Yep. This part is we don't even know why they're like that. Nature is just fucking weird, man. Sent a Dino Sukus pic in PhotoShare. My friend, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Me, an apple a day can keep anyone away if you throw it hard enough. Let's go to photo share. That's a big croc. It's a big boy. That baby panda sneezing thing is actually based on an actual video clip, by the way, Fantasy. If you didn't know that. Yeah, hello, Dwarf. didn't see you sneak in there earlier. How you doing? How's your weekend? And yeah, that's exactly the video that it's based on, is the one you're thinking of. The one with the baby panda in the zoo. And it sneezes and the mom gets all scared. That's the exact one. Wrong buttons. Now here's the question. Should I make the wing ribs black like the horns? I think that would make the most logical sense. No one baby panda's dad sneeze. Should at least try and select it properly, right? Oops. Yeah, it looks better black than blue, doesn't it? Welcome back, Kavach. Gonna have the fun task of matching the other wing. Thanks for the hydrate. You don't have our Discord. Well, there you go. There's our Discord. Conveniently in a command. But I will pop this open and save it for later. Oh yeah, this is definitely copyright. I'm definitely going to listen to that later. That wing looks so much better now. I hope everybody's finding something to get done. I know it's not necessarily a co-working stream, but every stream is basically co-working when you think about it. Thanks for the hydrant now. And a stretch. I'll take a proper stretch this time. Everybody get up and stretch. It's good for you. I can now lift my right arm over my head again. Remember, I couldn't do that a couple months ago? I'm still getting like a weird electric tingly in my neck on the right side. Should probably see the doctor about that one. You'll probably just tell me you need to lose weight. Thought I heard something. Clearing out your base in Minecraft? It's good to do some base upkeep every once in a while. That kind of relatively matches. Perfect symmetry is unnatural, so we're not going to go with that. I think we also want to change this one. Oh yeah, it's looking so much better already. Takes a long time, but it's worth it, I think. End up with something really nice like this. She's got her wry little smirk. A little smirk of "you're mine, my snack." These ones need to be lighter because there's more light hitting them. Keep forgetting that. KGB! Thanks for the raid! TTS really doesn't like your name. How you doing, KGB? Hello, welcome, raiders. I don't know how to say welcome in Russian. Or hello. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. We're working on Necromancer's Peace. It's, no, it's just the TTS for the raid. But I'm thinking of adding TTS. We're working on Necromancer's Commission today. I've just been working on the wings. Do you guys not hear the TTS when it says someone raids them? Just a bed under the stars for now. A medieval city in the jungle. Interesting. No, you don't hear it go, oh, you know what? It's probably because the desktop audio is turned off. That's probably what it was. Yeah, I'm surprised. There's a little TTS that pops up. It says, so-and-so's boat just docked when somebody raids in. And when somebody funds a gift or donates or something, it also says their name. And when they subscribe. Have you guys never been hearing that this whole time? Oh, okay, good, good. I think it's because I have my desktop audio turned off, so it's probably filtering through that. Damn it. But hello, KCB. I hope you had a good weekend. Thanks for the concussion. Yes, I will drink now. Tasty. Tasty, even, because I'm drinking tea. We've been pretty quiet for a good hour. It's already been an hour and a half. Oh my god. It's a Havarti TTS. Oh my god, yes. Sai has a little thing that pops up like the pet on the window. Puma has her like two-tailed otter weasel thing named Dal, and Sai's got her squirrel, her space squirrel. They pop up like on the side of the screen, or like their tails will like hang down or something. I should make a Havarti pet. So I got super distracted, went down all sorts of sidetracks. Looking for a talent, and I want a keyboard with a couple of dials for adjusting things like brush size. The tablet that you can go get from Cheese has buttons on it that you can reprogram to do certain things. So like I have one is set to undo and another set to redo, and then like the dial I can switch to scroll, zoom, cycle, layers, brush size, and rotate, but I always just keep it on brush size. Sound effect of bubbling water. Dials, I have to admit, are fun. Dials and switches and like tactile buttons, I love those things. I kind of want to get a mechanical keyboard someday and like make fancy keycaps for them. Can you imagine like a Demora Nameless style keyboard? Everything done in like gold and teal with little bits of red accents and all like peach blossoms and sakura and stuff, and it would be pretty. It would be so pretty. Little bits of gold. Made a keypad for myself. So I'm just gonna add some dials. Nice. What's QMK? I don't know what that is. Teal keyboard, gold sprinkled into it, and red buttons. Perhaps. There's I learned of a company. What was it? Like KeyPow or something. I have to. I think it's on my other. Nope, not that one. Keyboom. Yeah, there's a company called Keyboom, and they have like cute little like keycaps and stuff that you can buy, like full sets. Let me get a picture. Get the picture for you button guys. Creating from clipboard. It's a little bit blurry, but like they've got cute little art on the keyboard and stuff. This one is like their frog themed one. It's super cute. QMK's big open source keyboard. OS firmware? Question mark. It runs most mechanical keyboard. Oh, nice. It's a really simple USB HID driver on mine. Why not go for the actual good one? Yeah, why not? But yeah, like look at that keyboard, it's so adorable. Kibi girlies. I will have to look at this. You should share this in crafting or something. Crafting sounds like a good place. I guess we need like a general catch-all in the Crafters Guild, don't we? I guess crafting in general is the general catch-all in the Crafters Union. Channels are helpful. They separate content. Just like KGB has his own memes channel because he posts like 5,000 memes at a time. Freezes people's Discord channels. Yes, well, I Discord is kind of where my little OCD comes out. Just a smidge. It's nice to have things separated because otherwise stuff gets lost for me. Because I share a lot of things. And sometimes things end up in the wrong category. I think maybe KGB ran out of memes to share. I don't know where he gets so many. Of course, I mean, you look at my meme folder, and I have my meme folder separated into subfolders. So, you know, I'm one to talk. Yes, I understand. I understand that, Sass. My form of ADHD, if I'm not organized, everything is just all over the place and nothing gets done. I have a lot to post because I spent 6 years collecting them. Anyway, I ran out. See, that's why you like post 10 a day, and then like another 10 the next day, and then it'll take you like a year to get through them, and by then you'll have collected more. Oh, the grinding has started again. It's even louder than before. Instead of getting friends or social skills, aren't we all like that nowadays, though? Also, I think I could design a pretty adorable keyboard. Just saying. Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. Why am I so good at that? I'm a little bit too good at that one. It's just a Havarti keyboard. It would just have Havartis all over it and like blossoms and shit. Berries. What, conch lobster? You haven't heard that? It was like one of those like top 15 channels, or like, you know, Nuke's top 5s, but it was like weird internet strange things, rabbit holes. Oh, okay. All I've heard for like a year. Do you hear someone say Burger King foot lettuce frequently? I mean, I hear it maybe 3 or 4 times a year because I watch a lot of weird rabbit hole compilation stuff. Number 19, frozen rat in a vegetable bag. Ugh. Oh, for sure, absolutely. You don't even have to type in the number 15. You just type in the foot lettuce or Burger King, and you'll get Burger King foot lettuce. Yes, that's because it was a meme. It was a pretty strong meme for a while. It's like peanut butter jelly time. That meme, God, you could not escape it when it was popular. It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Mewjuice's favorite meme, peanut butter jelly time. And Badger as well. Badger, mushroom. My favorite Weeble, though, is Breadfish. Have you seen the marvelous Breadfish swimming in the ocean waters? I ate the banana with my entire being. Yeah. Oh, perfect. Yeah, you could not escape that meme. It was impossible. So you want your Burger King burgers, someone's foot fungus, as it turns out. That might be what you get. I mean, they were wearing shoes. The Burger King foot lettuce thing, the guy was actually wearing shoes. So it's just more like shoe lettuce. And I think tampering with food, even if it's just for a joke and the food's being thrown out, it still raises like sanitation questions and also could encourage copycats. And I think the punishments should be quite severe for that. I mean, they're already pretty strong, but they need to be a lot stronger, and they need to be punished very publicly to discourage people from doing those things. Also, like, social media trends, if you're one of the people who propagated those social media trends and somebody dies because of it, you should definitely be held accountable. Yes, but does it state that it was his bare feet? Because I seem to remember seeing the photo and, like, he was wearing shoes, if I recall. Oh, admittedly he had shoes on. Okay. Yes. Yeah, didn't people, use, Yeah, I was pretty sure he had shoes on. Because I've seen the picture, too. I've watched enough weird rabbit hole videos that one has come up several times. I love all the, like, scary camping encounter videos where they're like, this person never had anything scary on their channel before, therefore it's more credible. I'm like, bullshit, they just weren't getting any traffic to their channel, so they tried to create a viral video. There are some that are absolutely real, but most of them are just faked. And then the paranormal ones where they're like, oh my god, this is scary, and I'm like, this is all fake. You heard nothing, you saw nothing, and if there were scary things happening, it's because you set them up beforehand. And I see them and I'm just so disappointed. July 16th? Yeah! That's my birthday. The Burger King foot lettuce happened on my birthday, along with the Trinity bomb test. Two famous moments in history, both remembered for very different reasons. Yeah, it was the photo data. Happy unemployment. 5 minutes later, a news station was contacted by another Yeah, you don't fuck with people's food. It's like you don't fuck with cats. The internet will find you, and they will ruin your life. 5 minutes later, the news station was contacted by another 4chaner, and 3 minutes later, at 11:58, a link was posted to BK's Tell Us About Us online forum. The foot photo, otherwise known as Exhibit A, was attached. Cleveland Scene magazine contacted the BK in question the next day. When questioned, the breakfast shift mayor said, "Oh, I know who that is. He's getting fired. Mystery solved by 4chan. They're gonna go back to eating our fast food in peace." Yeah. Yeah, you don't, 4chan doesn't like it when you fuck around with people's food or with cats. Or any animal, really. 4chan is very obsessively defensive of animals, as they should be. The grinding man 4chan was. You say was, like 4chan doesn't exist anymore. Oh no, it still exists. You can't get rid of 4chan. It's the cesspool of the internet. You need the internet's garbage to go somewhere. It's like the Pacific Gyre of the internet. All the trash ends up floating around there somehow. You know, 4chan's one of those things that I don't think will ever really go away. /B for life. I forget what B is. Mathis. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised. Math Mathis. Hello, buddy. Mathis was visiting. I think he's annoyed by all the weird noises. Meow. Hello, handsome. What is today's magical weather? Oh, it's only 28 degrees right now. It's going up, though. Oh, we're only going to a high of 32 today, guys. It's gonna be nice and cool for once. Mathis, what do you want? Hello, buddy. He wants me to pick him up. Oh, God, he's so heavy. Fortune manipulated public vote by Taylor Swift to determine where to visit for a free concert. A Horseman School for the Deaf won and was promptly disqualified. I mean, it was a school for the deaf. For one, I don't think they're gonna hear much of the concert. They can feel the concert. Hi, mummers. I can't tell whether you're licking more of your fur off or it's just not growing back. But I would appreciate it if you just let your fur grow back on your white patch, okay? I can slap his belly. He's becoming one of those hairless cats. Yeah, mummers. Is it cat time? As I knock things over on my desk? There you go. You got some cat time. Alright, off you go, you 16-pound menace. Yeah, Mathis purrs really loud. Loudly. English. I think the grinding is louder this week than it was last week. I have the hiccups. Nah. Why do I have the hiccups? What should you call your brown panda? I don't know. Potato. Mathis, you got Lovins and then you wanted to go, so I let you go. Why are you back? Why are you poking me in the side of the house? I'm trying to paint, buddy. I don't know if you guys can hear this grinding or not, but it's quite loud. 4chan, somewhat like TF2. They will outlive any website. Yep. And will love buff men for some reason. Let's just say if I weren't wearing noise-canceling headphones, it would be kind of teeth-rattlingly loud in here for me. Good lord. What is it that they're trying to remove from the floor? Hello again, Mathis. Yeah. What do you want, buddy? I'm not gonna give you any more food. Mm. Yeah. The floor here is made out of floor. It must be removed immediately. That sounds like what they're doing. This is driving me batshit insane. Saya's very lucky that she's not here. cleaning up all of these edges for the background is gonna be so much fun. Note my sarcasm. Could just use a layer mask to clean everything up later, which I will probably do. Just doing like 10 times more work now. I'm going to be mad person and clean out the rest of the jungle for Oakwood. You do that. Sounds like an exciting time. Ah! She's looking good though. I think she's looking real good. Me want to hear some darker, my friend. Yeah, I love darker than me. Turns off the lights. Good job, Beth. They've actually been going at this one unit for a really long time. I'm wondering if one of the, like, really old people passed away, and it's, like, one of the original units, so they have to tear out literally everything. I feel a bit sorry for their neighbors. I just need to take a break. My hand is going a bit numb holding on to the pen. Like, death grip on the pen. But those wings, they look so good now. I'm still gonna add, like, little veins to them. I might go over them with a bit of a glow brush, too. To give them an enhanced glow. I gotta dig for the eyes. I have not had enough sleep. Enjoy D&D. See you later, Fantasy. Thanks for coming by as always. Going crazy. It's never ending. When I do carpentry, I'm going to use as few power tools as possible. It's going to all be hand tools. Because, oh my god, I hate noise. I just want to hear the wind in the trees. But instead, I've got this. Oh god, there's two of them now? There's two separate jackhammers going. Sai is so lucky she's away. I couldn't tell you how much she hates those noises. I hate them too. Floor had it coming. It's not giving up. Yeah. You can see why I haven't been getting much done, right? Because my brain just, it goes burr with the noise. Yeah, I'm hearing plenty, Necromancer. Do you like her wings, Necromancer? Do they have enough holes for you? Remember, I can change the color too if you want, if you don't want the pink fuchsia. It's tedious, but I can change the color. Why do I have to put it like that? Can't you guess? Wings are good, eye color's good, awesome. I can make the horns like a bone color, like the wing claws, if you like. I haven't finished the hands yet. Don't even bother with those. they're far from done. She did have gloves on originally, and then I went to this sort of like weird dyed evil skin tone color, mostly just for contrast to the legs while I was working on them. The corset will be more black if you like. Or I can leave it that really dark, like midnight blue if you like too. I'd initially intended for it to be black. It just turned out blue for some reason. Probably when I was just filling stuff in, I picked like a gray blue, which was going to represent the black, and it just only stayed dark blue. Black Orc's awesome. I will switch that up. And I went with black hair. I don't know if you wanted a different color for the hair. I just went with black hair because that was what was provided in all the examples. Made the most sense. I do like the red contrast, the shoes and the outside of the slit dress. I really like the one leg that's more exposed than the other one. I think I got the muscles right in that one. I think that's why I like it more. I'm gonna have to look at some thighs. Such a terrible thing to go and look at muscular women's thighs. Oh, my job is so hard. Yes, it's such a terrible job. It's so hard on me. To look at beautiful muscular thighs. Sometimes being an artist is great. Choked on my tea. Thigh photos. I mean, references. Yes. So there's an abundance of naked people in my folder. Why? References. One of my, chat, should I make a species or the classes for my TTRPG first? Are some classes race specific? And as I was saying, one of my friends, she was in animation, and at one point they had to like watch footage from World War II and World War One. They had to like look at pictures and draw corpses. And it was like, yikes. It's very macabre. Okay, well, if the species aren't based on the classes, or the classes based on species, races, whatever, then I don't know. Pick whichever one. It doesn't matter. I'm a big fan of games that don't really have classes anymore. Where you can just, like, pick and build. I love those. Like, you can be a Tauren rogue, but, you're still a, like, 12-foot cow person. Good luck with the sneak skill. You probably take a debuff to it. But you can try! It doesn't mean you'll be a good rogue. You most certainly can try. Yep. I'm a firm believer in that. It's one of the things I like most about Conquest as opposed to other LARPs where they're like, you know, that you have this armor rating and it's based on the armor that you're actually wearing, but also, like, you have to keep track of points in your head and how many points this other sword can do to you. You know, each different kind of weapon, and then you have to, like, calculate your hit points on the battlefield, and I'm like, hell no. If somebody hits me in the leg with the sword, I'm going down on one leg. 'Cause that's more fun. I can't do math in my head. I'm not one of those people. So I can't just, like, start subtracting points based on how many hits I've taken. And, like, you know, the long sword does this, and arrow does that, you know, short sword does this many points. Based on the armor that I have, and then, like, other buffs is like, this is my class, and this is my species, and I'm like, I'm not paying attention to that shit in a LARP. I'm just having fun. When playing D&D and the DM says, you most certainly can try. I am terrified. Absolutely, you should be. Especially under certain DM circumstances. I like to be kobold. I like to be short guy. Yeah. Just quietly rolling the dice for like 2 minutes. You're like, oh shit. Absolutely. You see, I wouldn't be a good DM because I just can't with the tables and the numbers and the tracking all the things. I just can't do it. I can barely keep track of my own character and what skills and abilities and extra bits they have to do that. Like, I just could not do it for a party. Ugh. No matter how many times I read D&D rulebooks, I just don't get it. See, I like having menacing DMs like that because they're fun. I feel like Andrea's that kind of DM. Kvatch. First ever game was a clown fest and I loved it. The DM NPC just dragged us around after every fight. TPK like 3 times in a row. I like games that are shenanigans. Just like vibes only games. I love those. Because you're playing. Like, why does it have to be so serious? It's only a game. Why do you have to be so serious? Why you have to be mad? Only a game. It's that vibe. I'm a vibes only kind of person. Yeah, there's a lot of LARPs with a lot of rules. Alex, who occasionally shows up here, Alex Wraith, he's building a LARP and it has a lot of numbers and rules, and like also classes and races and things specifically tailored to races and classes, and I'm just like, that's a lot. I only offered to edit your manual when it was done and you were ready and everything was in it. You just wanted me to make it look pretty and proofread. That is what I exist for, and somehow I'm co-owner of this LARP, and I don't understand why. I just offered to read your book for you and fix spelling errors. I am a co-owner of this LARP now. But apparently anyone who helps is a co-owner, and I'm like, that's a very bad way to go. I've watched The Social Network. Don't do that. Accidentally weeded the front garden. Went to take in the bins, which isn't even on the same side of the house. Yeah, I was saying that you would probably be the DM that, like, periodically wincing and mouthing, ooh. The tormenting, menacing DM. DMing is a really fun skill, though. It comes with practice. Trying to DM my first one shot. So far, it's going decently. The numbers, man. No matter how many times I read the D&D manuals, I just don't get it. It's all the, like, feats and modifiers and numbers. Like, I've always wanted to try, but I'm like, nah, bro. Nah, it would be the worst game ever. Cora! Thank you for the concussion. LARP, my beloved. Was it my LARP tag that brought you here? I can't remember what brought you to my channel, KGB. I think you just showed up randomly. Feats, you say? Feats just for Necromancer. Trying to get Necromancer to leave. It's possible that you came in with a raid. I get raided very rarely. Actually, I think you're the only person that's raided me twice, other than Konekochu. Poor Necromancer. We all know how to bully Necromancer. At least the feet in this picture are in shoes. They're contained feats. I mean, remembering though 1 is good and 100 is bad, like that's pretty simple. Puma, hello. You're here at an unusual time. How you doing? How was your weekend? How was your stream yesterday? I did lurk, I think. I think it was you. Yes, because I resubbed. Sorry. My time schedule is all flip-flopped around. Flip-flop. Have I heard the news? What news? You've written your prologue. Nice. Stream was fine. Stream was fine. Oh, what's wrong? Are you sick? Did you eat something bad? Flu? I send healing vibes. Everybody send healing vibes to Puma. That sucks. Having to pray and kowtow to the porcelain god. That's a bummer. And then there are success levels, so you can roll like 95 and still get a good result. Oh, okay. Is this like first draft, or... I need to find a place to post my my book too. No fever, respiratory code, but I have allergies. I'm feeling sick. Start getting ready. Oh, damn. My sister? I was gonna say, I don't have a sister. Not a biological one, anyways, or an adopted one. You know, found family sisters like Cyan and Mewjuice. I was very confused. Because Mewjuice doesn't seem like the Warhammer 40k type, but I know Cyan's never interacted with it. I was so confused, like, what? Is there a sibling I don't know about? Yeah, Necromancer knows all about dry heaving. Yeah, man, Puma, that sucks. I hope you feel better soon. Starts and ends in the same place. So don't mess too much with the story before I get to the main character. Huh. Puma ran a game for us called Monster of the Week, and it was really fun. Puma's a really good DM, too. One of the few games where I played a female character. And she ended up with a harem of monster boys at the end, and it was great. One of them was a demon raccoon. He could become hundreds of little raccoons, and they ate kibble. They're so adorable. And that was a fun campaign. Because Puma made a good twist. It turns out that all the monsters weren't actually horrible monsters. And humans were the worst monsters. But my character was like a professional monster hunter, like by family tradition. And then one of the monsters turned out to be like the ghost of her dad who had gone missing. It was awesome. It actually like nearly made me cry a little bit. Cause like the reunion at the end, like the big reveal, it was so great. Puma's really good DM. Good storyteller, good artist. If you're not following Puma, she streams on Sundays. In the afternoons. So go follow Puma. Her art is absolutely spectacular. She's got a great grasp on form. Welcome back, Ross. Well, you know what? We're chill vibes here, so like, just chill out, man. Just relax. We're having chat time because my hand hurts too much to draw right now because I was like death gripping the pen. But we got the wings mostly done. There's gonna be some veins going through them. Apothecary doesn't count as a doctor. What is an apothecary but a pre-doctor? Finish your wall of outfits? Nice. I should design some more outfits for Nameless. Ones that are more functional and less twinkubusy. Plus one that Sai can actually, like, create in, whatchamacallit, Vroid. Because I bought her sushi one day as a bribe to make another outfit for Vroid. And maybe fix the hair, because the hair beads are kind of weird. But it's hard to do with the hair because, like, you're limited by what's available without actually modeling my own character. Uh, like, going in and really actually 3D modeling and rigging the whole thing. I don't think there's any way to really do the hair properly. You do research on Aberdeen. That's another fun word. It just turned my neck, and all I heard was. You're lucky I have just enough drink left. I'll have to go make another cup of tea. Posture check on shrimp thine spines, everybody. And a stretch. Cora's using all their points. I gotta find some more things for you guys to spend your points on that are actually interesting. If you have suggestions, put them in the suggestion box in the Discord. I will take suggestions. You broke the model. What? Yeah, I gotta find some fun things to do for my birthday. Because it's a streaming day, so of course I'm going to stream. Froze and then pop like its next snap. Oh yeah, that happens all the time. That's just my tracking being derp. Do cherry blossom petals falling? Is that a built-in thing? Apparently there are gestures too. Let's see. Let's play around with it a little bit. I don't know how this works. Ah yes, I've seen your leaf. Havarti! That's completely built-in video with a leaf graphic applied. Ah. Well, maybe I'll do some research. I have to fish for a day. Only for the day. Sure thing. I could use some help. I'm not very good with Vignan. What's wrong, Cora? KGB is a Soviet Haverty. It's just black and white. Turn up the heat. What does turn up the heat do? Fish. If I had time to like learn how to make a video animated background, I'd have like a background and stuff done in time for my birthday and stuff. But I just that's too much. Ooh, shiny. I haven't seen that one. I should probably go spend some of my points on your channel one day. Because I have a lot. I know there's an add-on for VNN. Somebody made a head pats one that actually pats the head. It's a 3D arm that pops out and pats you, and also a boop. Ikora speaking in tongues again. I'm not even gonna try to say that, Cora. Somebody translate that. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. My head is pounding. Oh, did you guys see the crow? I'm working on the crow. Wife, man. Man, wife. Hello, be well, you women and men. Wife, man. But yeah, I'm sculpting the crow teapot. I have taken this teapot apart like 7 or 8 times. But it's almost done. I need to do the tail feathers and put some eyes in. And it'll be ready for baking. Men as a term means people. Yeah, that's why I always say the same thing about like when people say like fireman or postman. It's always like not man as in like a male man. Male human man. It's just human. Old English is funny? Not really. It's sensible. I mean, it makes sense. That's where you get the term werewolf. Sends you to infix modifications. Sensible enough. I'm sure it was perfectly sensible to them at the time. Yes, male wolf. But that's probably where the word where came from. Irregular verbs and regularly regulize others. Man wolf. Lack of irregular verbs in modern writing is immersion breaking. See, like, grammar was never my strong suit. Like, I have a degree in English rhetoric and professional writing, but I am shit at grammar. I'm counting down the years until sated is the guideline version of the past tense of sit. Never. Because sated is to be satiated. Sitted. Seated. Sat is a word. But I guess satted is a possibility. It would have to be two T's. May have distorted things intentionally. I'm good with the word sat. English is weird. No matter what age, English is just a weird language. I ran away. Oh my lord. But language evolution. My specialty is anthropological linguistics. Reason sit goes to sat is because of the way Old English did vowels. When you change tense, the stretch vowel would too. Grammar, linguistics, the fun. BRB. Gonna make another cup of tea. Add a turn with fresh tea. It'd be funny if you pranked me with nonsense instead of Old English. They're both nonsense. Went out saying to attempt to muddle through. Bosh Lord's Prayer goes burr. I don't even know the Lord's Prayer otherwise. Got another widget to my leather bag. Yes, widgets and doodads. So the office to the server. Yay! Now a flop open stopper thingy. A wibbajibbit. That's a lot of outfits, Puma. Crikey. I kind of like the Gale's Breath one. That one attracted me first. Could be because of the white, could be the turquoise, could be both. I do like the shape of that one. A lot of very Chinese designs. Traveler is good too. I really like that one as well. I think 7, 8, and 12 are my favorites. Thor is pretty close in the writing there. So, it's 4, 7, 8, and 12 in least to favorite. So, 4th place is number 4, and number 12 is 1st place. That makes a lot of sense. It was definitely a very different from the rest of the designs. Maybe that's why I find it attractive. I don't know. It's more unique than the others in some ways. They're all very unique though. They're all very good. Yeah, Sai has a great grasp on detail work. She's really good at clothing design too. You can see her love of Fire Emblem in her stuff very clearly though. Mine is just Asian inspired. Really? Hi. Rivy is here. Ah, too hot. Burnt my handle. Rivy? Ah! I can't hydrate right now, Neff. It's too hot. Everybody on Shrimp Thine Spines and Street. Lean over, pet the kitten. Dance and dinos. Dance and dinos. God, I'm turning into one of those NPC people. Ugh. Maybe that's what I should do in my spare time. It's just NPC with my V-Roid on TikTok for money. If only I had, like, hand controls. I'm trying to lure Rivy over here. Rivy. I got him. Ugh. No. Oh, I got him. I got Rivy. Hi, baby. Ooh, we got the baby Rivy. With your bubble. You're not screaming. It's weird. Weird when you don't scream. There he goes. His little scrims will start soon. Or instead, he's purring. He's also grabbing the microphone. He did a little tiny meow right into the microphone. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Little tiny meep. Are you adorable? Yeah, you're so cute. Alright, off you go. Or he's just gonna continue to sit here in my arms. Okay. He's just hanging out in my arms like a sack of potatoes. He's exploring the little stove thingy the necromancer got. Revy, what are you doing? He is just sorry. His butt is in the camera, and the camera keeps catching my face as he moves around. Sorry. Are you being a snuggly bastard? Yes. Meh. There he goes. We're free! Away with the song! Goodness. Don't mind me. I'm just trying to dunk my tea bag here and help cool off the tea a little bit. Did you guys enjoy Very Rare River Purrs?
Hey, Fluskatze.
Yeah. Excuse you, what, necromancer? That's that's a lot of that's a lot of things. Huh. I'll play with that later. Thanks, Puma. We're teabagging the tea. He came back. Kitten came back. The cat came back the very next day. Oh, the cat came back. Couldn't stay away. The cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. No! It's because I took you away from the thing that you're not supposed to gnaw upon. No! 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 I've permitted the term teabagging now. No! 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 I know what teabagging is. Thank you, Andrea. Is it racism towards the British? Oh, KGB doesn't know what teabagging is. Oh, okay, I'm surprised. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. No, if you don't know what teabagging is, it's when you have a fallen body in your game, usually an enemy, and you crouch over their head repeatedly. The idea is you are dropping their balls in your face. Or in their face. Dropping your balls in their face. That is what teabagging is. Speaking of balls, I started watching Dun Da Dun. I had no idea what this series was about, but like I've heard it was really good and really popular. So I'm like, you know what? I'm waiting. I'm looking for something to watch. So I watched what was available last night, and good God, that show is hilarious. Highly recommended if you get to watch Dun Da Dun. It's great. Yep, speaking of balls. What do you know? I was just hydrating. Welcome back, Conch Lobster. Thanks for the hydrate, the posture check. Everybody on Shrimp Lane Spines. Give yourselves a little stretch after that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. More stretching. Whew. I'm really tired right now, so I'm a little bit winded from that one. Though I do need to, like, take a walk at some point because it's gotten so freaking hot here again. I can't go outside. I guess I gotta use the walking pad whether I'm too heavy for it or not. Oh, our high's only going to 32 now. Apparently there's a wildfire happening somewhere. Yes, yes, become lobster. Not lobster, lobster. I just went to check what the humidity was, and I forgot. 74%. It's not really that humid, but surprisingly, I can hear the train. Lumpter. Copter. Copter lobster. I think I'm reached that point of tired where I'm just like tiny things, just weird little things are funny. But there will be no sleeping because there's hammering and jackhammering. The jackhammers have stopped for now. Now all I hear is regular hammers. Just tunk, 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 tunk through the ceiling. Quite a lovely afternoon, isn't it? Hey, 3 hours. And it is exactly noon. Words. So something weird happened the other day. The side messaged me and she was like, "We have tornado warnings. They've been happening for a while now." She's in the north right now. She's visiting family up north. They don't normally get tornadoes that far north. Especially not in Ontario. It's kind of weird. And, like, I was looking at the radar and I'm like, wow, this is going right over that military base. So, if I get that land, I'm gonna have to build a tornado shelter, storm shelter, / root cellar. Why the hell are these AI therapy companies? Why the hell are there? God, I can read. One thing you don't have to build is a tornado shelter. But why not? Oh, well, yes, but I also want to have a root cellar anyways. Just put a door. Yeah. I mean, I don't think they're gonna ever get anything higher than an EF2 up there anyways. Because Canada's only ever had one F5. Oh yeah, up there, even an EF1 would be surprising. Oh, you got pizza? Oh, don't tell me that. God, I'm gonna want pizza, but you know what would be better than pizza? Katsu. Go down around the corner to the Korean place and have a katsu. Oh. Katsu is superior to pizza. Kvatch, if you're ever here, I'll show you the katsu place. And it's like a Korean-Japanese mixed place. It's really good. It's just this little hole-in-the-wall kind of place that's brand new, but it's run by this little old Korean lady. And they actually, it's like from scratch food there. It's so good. Except for the thing they call kimchi. It's like more like a pickled vegetable than a fermented one. They call it kimchi, but it's like daikon that's quick pickled or something. A bit spicy. Yeah, generous portions. So delicious. We've got buldak and kimchi that I'm going to cook together later. Hey, Uthway, how you doing? How was your weekend? Thanks for coming by. Which buldak, though? Like, some buldaks are passable. Other ones are like the surface of the sun spicy. And I actually hate kimchi. Kimchi and sauerkraut are like two things I cannot abide in this world. I hate them. But the kimchi at this place is like a pre-made thing. And it's more like a pickled something than anything else. It's more pickled than fermented. And I hate lacto-fermented stuff. So, kimchi, sauerkraut, and lacto-fermented pickles, like, yeah, just thinking about it, it's, just full on, like, sick, gross cringe. Yep, my mom apparently could not get enough sauerkraut when she was pregnant with me, and I can't abide the stuff. I'm Polish and German, and I can't abide sauerkraut. I have tried so hard to like sauerkraut, but man, the thought of it makes me want to... You should let your arms rest, Ross. Yeah, I don't know what it is. There's something about lacto fermentation that's just like words cannot describe how grossed out I am by it. Go get a room just to have some sauerkraut in my day. Well, good to know if I ever have a meal with you and sauerkraut's involved, you can have it all. I'm trying my phone, be like, Ross, we need to do this, and you just say no. That's what you do, Ross. You just say no. Yeah, apparently I got more than enough sauerkraut in the womb. I love cabbage though. Like fried cabbage, red cabbage, just cabbage, cabbage salad, cabbage rolls. I love cabbage in every form except sauerkraut. It's the only way I cannot consume cabbage. And knowing that kimchi is made in a similar fashion and that I had the same experience with lacto-fermented pickles, it makes sense as to it being the lacto-fermentation that causes me the problem with it. Because I eat it. Just... Ugh. Sorry, I was yawning at the same time as saying that. It's just like an enhanced... My cabbages! Yeah, I always feel for him every time he loses his cabbages. I'm like, oh, such a waste. Waste of good cabbages. Last Airbender was so good, though. I never finished Korra. I just couldn't. It's one of those situations where, like, for me, the sequel was just like, eh. Okay, but like, Avatar was the only good thing back then. Avatar brought brought quality back to animation in the 2000s. Never watched it. Then again, I grew up without cable television, and by the time Atla was coming out, I was already an adult, basically. Yeah, but Invader Zim never finished. And didn't really have, like, continuity of storyline, not like Atla did. Invader Zim was... It had continuity, but it was more those, like, broken up one-off story bits. And, like, I only knew of these cartoons because high-speed internet was becoming a thing. And Mew Juice, her brother, would download these things, and I got to watch them from the computer at her place. Because we didn't get high-speed internet until I went to college in 2005. My dad was like, what do you need high-speed internet for? We don't need that shit. So, like, it was really late when we started getting high speed. And the line that's going into the house is still, like, the original phone and cable lines. So there's no, like, good high-speed fiber lines into my parents' house. And this is why I really don't want to move back. Because I don't think I can actually stream from there because their upload's, like, 3 to 5 megabits per second. I don't think that's going to work with what I do. And they don't seem to understand this. It'll all change with the Fire Nation attack. But, like, one thing that Atla really did for the animation world was the writing. The writing was superior to pretty much everything that was available on television at the time, and it didn't treat a kids show like it was for babies. Whereas things like Justice League tend to be more geared towards adults because their crime is a heavier topic. But Atla had like this lightness to it and this sense of wonder, but also maturity that was missing in cartoons for the longest time. And on top of that, it was something new and original, which was also something you often didn't see. There was always a lot of rehashing of the superheroes and Transformers, and heck, there was even a Rainbow Bright reboot that lasted for like one episode, and it was terrible. It was absolutely ass. It was like a pilot, and it was like the worst thing ever. I could not express how bad it was. I have no idea who that is, Conk. If you give me people names, not gonna stick. Nickelodeon did a lot of creepy things, though. A lot of questionable shit coming out. Now that the kids who worked on those shows are adults now, and they're like realizing just how bad shit was for them. They're like, oh no. But kind of the way Harry Potter brought reading back to the youth, Avatar brought back storytelling into television, which was something that was sorely needed. God, Zuko's arc was so good. It was one of the best redemption arcs I have ever seen. Even to this day, it still holds as one of the best. Oh, he's the creator of Invader Zim? Oh, okay. No, Invader Zim was good fun. Oh, it was weird and unique, and that's what was great about it. And Gur was a lovely little bean. Thanks for the hider enough. Some dark humor, like how Superman and Batman were fighting some villains. They were discussing things at some point. They were like, Superman, what are these people trying to do again? Batman, to conquer the world. Or rob banks, I forget. See, I like fun writing like that. A lot of that's missing in kids' shows. Kids' shows are just like... they're just trash. They treat children like they don't have any intellect. I grew up watching, I didn't grow up really watching many cartoons, but most of what I watched was reruns of Carl Sagan's Cosmos. I watched that more than anything else. I watched that probably more than I watched My Little Pony or Robin Hood. And I'm talking about like the Fox's Robin Hood from Disney. I love that movie. And kids don't need weird ass crap. Kids need education, but they don't need it shoved in their face like Dora the Explorer education. Children pick up on so much, and I think children's programming really treats kids like they're stupid, and I hate that. Like I said, most of my youth was Carl Sagan's Cosmos, and a little bit of My Little Pony, and like they didn't treat kids like they were idiots in that movie. I'm talking about the My Little Pony movie. You know, what I could get on VHS. A 3D cartoon adaptation of Starship Troopers? I do not know about that. What was I saying? That the other thing that I watched a lot of was Star Trek: The Next Generation, and you know, what we could. My dad's friend would record it from television onto VHS, and very kindly he'd pause the recording during commercial breaks. That's mostly what I grew up on, was shows that were generally not for kids. And I turned into a well-rounded, intelligent individual who likes to have knowledge. I may not be the most articulate being in the world, but I like knowledge. And one of those things that Cosmos instilled a sense of curiosity in me, and I don't think enough children's shows do that. As a matter of fact, if I ever had kids, I probably wouldn't give them children's shows. I would just have them watch Cosmos. You know, they get like Ninja Turtles and Transformers and stuff too. Knowledge, yes. Good meme. Babylon 5, oh, so good. I watched DS9 a while back, up to like fifth or sixth season, before it started to get like repetition syndrome and I got bored of it. Stargate SG-1 was also really good. The 67 Spider-Man show? Yeah, with Adam West. So good. Peak comedy. Soviet cartoons. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any Soviet cartoons except for clips of ones that are like almost traumatizing, let's be honest. I've seen some pretty traumatizing stuff come out of Soviet cartoons. Yeah, having educational stuff mixed in with the entertainment, we call it edutainment now. It has a name, and it's, you know, I think that's a good way to do it. And then you just had things that were fun stories, like My Little Pony and Rainbow Bright. You know, there was no lessons in them. It was just Rainbow Bright wanted to make the world a better place, make it bright and beautiful and full of color. Knowledge is power, indeed. Grew up on fantasy books and movies, same. I question if it would be a good or bad idea to show my nephew some of the stuff I watched growing up. Yeah, too many kids' shows are boring slop like CoComelon. That's because, for some reason, I'll tell you what the reason is, it's cheap. It's cheap and they can sell merch. But when you look at like G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, Transformers, they existed to sell the merch. They were created to sell the merch. And it worked. It worked very well. But like they also had, you know, good, meaningful lessons in their episodes. And then there was that period of American television where everything had to have like that today's lesson or today's moral thing at the end of each episode. That was an era. All those Christian morals just shoved down your throat. And Stargate SG-1 movie was really good. Yeah. The show was also fantastic. SG-1 was probably the best Stargate. Make your kids watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? No. That's a question I probably got some morality lessons from some films like The Mummy, for example. Thanks for the hydrate, Cora. Most Gundam shows point out in more ways than one how horrible war is. Yeah. They also had to sell model kits. Yep. But to be fair, putting together Gunpla is actually requires some skill. Whereas, you know, folding a transformer is really not that much. Gunpla is the only show that has really super good morals. You know, I have never seen an episode of Captain Planet. Not once. But I have seen all that is available of Silverhawks. And, what was the other one? Thundercats. I've seen what's available of Thundercats for the most part. Transformers. Silverhawks is the more obscure one. Strangely, I grew up on Godzilla. I saw the adult scene in the first Terminator film when I was like 4 or 5. That may have affected me a little bit, but strangely enough, I still haven't done those things. My personal favorite is words I cannot read about space and stuff. Yeah, I can't read Cyrillic, unfortunately. In my defense, they weren't that expensive when I bought them. OG Ben 10. Haven't seen any Ben 10 ever. I also love for how one Gundam universe in universe justification for why Mexican Gundam gets smaller as time goes by. The real reason was reducing costs, but the lower reason was because they were able to make fusion reactors even smaller. Makes sense. Yeah, my brother's naturally involved when it comes to something weird and obscure on the internet. Like Enter the Ninja. You guys in your terrible ninja movie nights, you know, play things backwards. Just hold down the reverse button. I mean, my brother is how I saw Cat Shit 1. Well, let's be honest, most of the weird shit I've seen is because of my brother. I'm guessing one of those words is October? Perhaps? Yeah, Cat Shit 1 was... It was an experience. Also grew up on dinosaur documentaries, which hasn't led to strange decisions in life. And then normal size. Yeah. I really like Macross. I'm more of a Macross fan than a Gundam fan. Macross Plus and Macross Frontier are my favorite Macrosses. I even had Alja's haircut for a while. And then I moved away from home and didn't trust anyone to cut my hair anymore, and then I go like a year between haircuts now. Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Oh my goodness, that's so bad. Why? Why would you get rid of the word ninja? It's like the whole point. Yeah, Robotech is... I shall look at it after stream. It's just sad that, like, we can't have Macross because Robotech is being all fussy about copyright shit. Man, Darkwing Duck, I've only seen a couple episodes of it, but it was good. I liked it. My first anime, I'm pretty sure, was Akira. My second was Tenchi Muyo. And my third was Sailor Moon. And then there's Galaxy Express 999 somewhere in there. It's that and some of the problems with the music copyrights as well, Ross, because Macross is very music based. Because Macross is music based, they get a lot of artists who are really big names to do the songs, and sometimes the companies that own the labels, and thus basically the artists too, don't allow for things to come over. It's really complicated and stupid. Macross Plus had a baller soundtrack, though. Frontier's a little bit more pedestrian. I liked the re-release of Frontier. The one that was, like, the 2 movies or something. I liked that storyline better. Plot seatbelts. That's how. They're invisible. Alright. I'm getting really tired because I've been awake all night. So, I think we're probably gonna raid. Let's see if, Anyone else has come on yet? It's just Evan. So, thank you everybody for coming today. I'm glad you all had a good weekend. Oh, I'm already raiding death. Sorry. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, okay? Thanks for coming by, everybody, and just watching me paint wings for 2 hours. Sorry, Death. I haven't really had a chance to check out Radiant either. So, but yeah, I'll see you next time. Hello, bye bye.